Welcome back to the channel. It's Plain Decoded. If you like what I do, consider supporting me on Patreon. It's patreon.com/plaindecoded. That will get you into my Discord. PM me on Patreon and I'll send you the link. Once you do message me, just bear with me because the app is so bad at alerting me. I will check it at some point in the day and send you the link. So I'm going to be covering the Dolphins at the Patriots, September 17, 2023, 8:20 local broadcast time in Foxborough. The Dolphins are minus 145 on the money line, minus 2.5 on the spread. So here's the chart for the game, September 17, 2023, 8:20 local in Foxborough. This is the broadcast time, and what's important is the actual kickoff time. So we have to assign the houses. The favorite gets the 1st and the 10th house. The 1st has Taurus in it ruled by Venus. The 10th has Capricorn in it ruled by Saturn. The underdog gets the 7th and the 4th. The 7th has Scorpion in it ruled by Mars, and the 4th has Cancer in it ruled by the Moon. The Moon can't be used as Lord as it controls the game. It shows the flow of the events. And so we operate without Lord 4 for the underdog. So it'll be Venus and Saturn versus Mars. The first thing to check is the angles. If anything is falling on the angles, including those lords or the outer planets, and the angles have nothing on them bodily, but you want to check the Antisha. And then on the Antisha, there's nothing about the planets falling on any of the angles. Here we have the Antisha of the part of fortune, close to the IC here. I'll talk about that in a bit. Then you want to check what the moon is doing, if it's aspecting any of the planets or the part of fortune. This is a trine from over here to the part of fortune, but it's separating, and you can tell because the moon is at a higher degree than this part of fortune. And then also the moon is trining Saturn, which is Lord 4, but we're not going to worry about it because the moon is in the sign of Libra, and if it has to travel to the next sign to make an aspect, the border here is going to be the limit for the moon. It's not going to cross into the next sign for the game. Also, you want to check the Antisha if the moon is aspecting any of the Antisha. And right here you have the Antisha of Lord 10, Saturn, just above the moon. So the moon is actually conjunct Lord 10, the Antisha of Saturn. Now, if you can't tell that it's conjunct it, when you click the Antisha, you can see that if you're on the chart, that 27 degrees and 37 minutes is where the moon is. And you can just scroll down. And you'll see Saturn here's at 27 degrees and 44 minutes. And the number is greater, so the moon is always moving up, so you'll know that. So the moon is conjunct the Antisha of Saturn at 0 degrees and 7 minutes. Bodily conjunctions are usually final, not Antisha. And I want to stress the word usually because I've seen it not come through. But that's going to be one for the favorites. Now we have time-sensitive testimony. And that's what I talked about earlier with the Antisha, the part of fortune on the IC. At the broadcast time, it's at 3 degrees and 31 minutes. But I've been seeing that all the times, usually kick off 2 to 3 minutes after broadcast time. So it's going to be changing where it's at. So at 8:20 p.m. and 49 seconds, the Antisha of the part of fortune is within 3 degrees. And that's going to be a testimony for the underdog. And it's a really strong testimony. The Antisha of the part of fortune is one of the strongest testimonies other than the moon being on any of the angles. So we have a really strong testimony for the underdog. And at 8:22 and 22 seconds, it's within 2 degrees. It's even more powerful, and it's exact on the IC at 25 minutes and 34 seconds. And at 8:30 p.m. and 23 seconds, it's further than 3 degrees. At that point, we don't have to worry about it, but it's definitely not going to kick off at 8:30. It's going to kick off in this range. So it's going to be a really good testimony for the underdog. So this is the broadcast time. And then here's 49 seconds after broadcast time. And the Antisha of the part of fortune is within 3 degrees of the IC. It'll probably be even closer by the actual kickoff time. And the Antisha of Fortuna close to the 4th cusp shows the favorite losing. So because there is one testimony for the favorite, the moon conjunct the Antisha of Saturn, Lord 10, I'm going to say that the Miami Dolphins score first and they lead for the beginning part of the game, and then the Patriots come back and win. So yeah, I like the Patriots on the money line, and then if you want to be safe, obviously the spread. If they do go down, then I would take them on the money line again or on the spread even more to be even safer. But I think the money line for the Patriots should be good. I think they take this game. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to get in my Discord, it's patreon.com/plaindecoded. I'm in there daily. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. And comment plain if you get this far in the video. We'll talk to you later.